Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and another Scooby-Doo reaction. We are back after watching the Friday episode and the Saturday episode. Night of the Living Burger, we rated a 3 out of 10, and then Chicken Sign Lives the day before, 2 days before this, we rated a 6 out of 10. Next, we are watching The Computer Walks Among Us, released on October 14th, 1989, episode number 6, series episode 196, in our last 3 episodes of season 2 of Pup Named Scooby-Doo. So in this episode, at a science project for Coolsville Junior High's Brain Club, Velma invents the Deeply 2000, computer that can do it all, but soon she is framed for stealing and the computer goes wild. The principal suspends her from school, so the others decide that they will get to the bottom of it and clear her name. That's interesting. Okay. So we have a robot, kind of Captain Underpants style, which is kind of interesting. And then some trivia for this episode, just to get right into it. She's noticeably more talkative in this episode than she is most other Pup Named Scooby-Doo episodes, so that's Velma. And that's all pretty much trivia, besides that's not spoilers. And then I didn't mention it last week, but Scooby did get another Scooby snack eaten. No weird food items in the Burger Monster episode, but his total now for Scooby snacks on Friday and then one on Saturday, bringing his total up to 10,636. And Shaggy's only on a measly 5, so we'll see if he'll get any fun Scooby snacks eaten for this episode. But they're really skimping out my bully Shaggy. I wish he had more Scooby snacks eaten, but it is what it is.
Like we were all at the Brain Club Science Show. That's where all the smart kids in school show their latest inventions.
So the science show happened right at night. Oh, nice. I'm glad seeing her parents again. Nice. Super-duper deluxe sandwich. They didn't show us what was in it, so we're not going to count as weird food item, but that's nice. Love that they're having another crazy sandwich again.
Our final entry is from last year's winner, Velma-centric.
So she was last year's winner, and that's a creepy-looking face already.
54-K. Wow, look at this picture in the exaggerator. Velma's robot looks just like the metal man from Mercury.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's how they're going to do it. Kind of act like it's a monster already.
Task complete. The only thing this hunk of junk's good for is scrap metal. If you ask me, that robot is all wet. All wet. Whoa!
Oh, no. That was mean.
Velma-centric.
Nice job, Velma. Yeah, she wins 2 years in a row.
Congratulations, Velma.
Oh, 3 years in a row.
Thanks, Mr. Morton.
So they're just leaving the robot there? Okay, that's how it goes. Playing tic-tac-toe in a weird way.
I really like your robot, Velma.
Why, thank you, Bruce.
Okay, we have our first guy. Of course, he has a second place ribbon
Well,
on.
in second place. I just wanted you to know that everyone looks up to you and that I'm your biggest fan.
Oh, so he has a crush on her.
Well, I guess I'm your second biggest fan. My complete alphabetized collection of first edition National Exaggerators is gone.
Nice. He just has it in his school locker. I would leave that at my house, man. That's why, like, all my figures and all my manga are behind me. Robot's pretty fancy then.
Let me handle this.
Basically AI style.
The missing items are in this locker, number 1216.
How does he know that? That's crazy. Good. That's a great walker.
Actually, this is my locker, Freddy.
Oh no. She's a little live insect.
Pretty spread all these years.
Freddy, come on, dude. Immediately turning on her.
Would you?
Of course not.
My official Brain Club slide rule and pencil case. Velma, how could you?
Yeah, that's very suspicious, dog.
Don't worry, Tinkley. I still like you, even if you are a crook.
You're using an adult to do that to a kid?
What's going on here?
Freddy.
I was just wondering, these are the answers to tomorrow's math final. Like, are you sure, Mrs. Stickler?
And that's what does it. That's the final straw.
Oh, Velma, I'm sure things will get better.
I like though it's the Velma-centric episode. That's nice. That's really cool.
Besides, I'm sure there's lots of work for a criminal genius like you. Shh. I was only trying to help.
Come on, Fred. Like, even Shaggy has more class than that in this episode.
Say that my life is essentially ruined.
Like, yeah, there's gotta be some way to prove she didn't do it.
Yeah, good job, Shaggy. And Daphne. My God, Scooby.
Yeah, we'll use Velma's computer to help solve the mystery. Hey, who's the new kid?
Freddy, it's
My
me,
God.
Velma.
Oh, yeah. You and Scooby will take the new kid and lower yourselves through the cafeteria skylight. Then Daphne and I will slip through the mail slot, and then
Why don't we just knock on the door, Freddy?
Flip to the mail slot? Really?
We forgot our books inside.
Well, hurry up and get him. Come on. We don't have all night, you know.
She's my cousin.
wow, I didn't know Daphne had a cousin.
Oh, God, Fred.
Mike, did you find anything?
So we have a janitor that seems very suspicious as well, but you never know. Why don't you just have it there? In red herring? Okay. Wonder if he'll join the crew and help out.
Good work, Scooby.
It's tire
Alright,
tracks.
tire tracks in the middle of the locker? Yeah, exactly.
Wow, the new kid's at Jinkies, just like Velma does.
It means I must delete. It means I
Yeah, so the robot got hacked, so second place would be the only one that's really scientifically able to do that. Unless the janitor is like an old science major or something like that.
Jinkies, I've created a monster.
I love how he's so protective of Velma though, that's nice. He immediately lost though.
Now what?
Well, that's cartoon science for you. Wow, that's... So why isn't he dead right now? With water.
Watch behind your data bank.
How are you supposed to defeat him?
Velma, you're back. I wonder what happened to that new kid.
She had to go home, Freddy.
Oh, okay. So, you did
So Daphne just baby stepping him now.
Would you go in there for a Scooby snack? Would you do it for me, Scooby? Mwah.
He's declined a Scooby snack before, like for his parents, but now he's declined it for Velma, which I thought was that's really nice from Scooby. So he appeared again. He has to be at least a suspect. I don't think it's him though. I think it's second place.
I'm a tinkerer. I love to build things. Take a look at my latest invention.
Yep, I knew he was going to be a science guy. That's actually pretty fun, though. Nice, I love how he's the one starting music.
It's probably full of slime and dust.
Yeah, so he just ate them, and they found the ribbon on the ground for second place, and he's like, you don't think it's him, right? And they're like, nah. So I think it's going to be another misdirect. So maybe there's like she has the first directive, the hacking is like a second directive.
57 to be exact.
Really, that's it?
One more little tiny job for you.
Wow.
Like no jive. Am I glad to be out there?
Well, they were actually eating. Jesus.
Scooby, me that the robot was programmed to do what I asked.
Good job, Scooby.
Freddy, it's too late. We've already caught the monster.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Freddy.
First, Velma and that new kid, what's her name, disguise themselves as lockers to steal our stuff.
Yeah, the locker behind him is animated differently. Red herring is going to be in there.
There are no middlemen on Mercury, Freddy.
Then it has to be Red Harry. Zip it, you dippola. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, Red herring's just been here the whole time. He must like school secretly.
It wasn't you. Was it Velma? The person behind the robot is Bruce Wormsley.
Yep, I knew it. He was only in one scene. The janitor was in 2 scenes, which means it had to be
And
second
the ribbon
place.
found was the same one Bruce won for his science project.
Even though you both said, nah, it can't be him.
I knew I'd be the number one student with her out of the way. That puppy. Right, that's right. Because when you mess with Velma, you mess with us.
Yeah, good job, boys.
Your robot worked pretty well after all, Velma.
We concur.
We're very proud of our Velma.
No matter what happened to you, we would always understand.
Thanks for the robot, Velma.
Don't mention it, Gus.
Nice.
Glad to have you back in school,
That's
Velma.
cool. At least they helped out the janitor. I like that.
A pup named
Nice. That was a really cute Velma-centric episode, especially with Scooby and Velma kind of helping each other out. I thought that was really awesome. Definitely a fun one. I really enjoyed this one, actually, of like the gang helping each other out. Fred just being completely ditzy, which I thought was pretty funny as well. This is how he was in his younger years. He gets kind of big boy style whenever he's older, so he just kind of still a little bit off whenever he's younger. So overall, a pretty fun episode. I think this is going to be our first 7 in a while, because I really, really enjoyed this one. I loved the way that Velma interacted with the gang and how talkative she was, and just a really cute one, a really, really fun episode. And Shaggy, Daphne, and Scooby believe in her the whole time. And then Fred kind of messing things up a little bit, but I thought it was in a fun way. You know, not like how when we were fighting, completely ruining the episode last time. Fred still, got the job done in the end there with everybody helping out, and then Scooby just believing her the whole time and like refusing a Scooby snack. I thought that was a cute one as well, like whenever he did with his parents, which means Velma and his parents are up there around the same rating for him, which I thought was really cool as well. So overall, 7 out of 10 for me. The suspect was pretty obvious, but I thought it was a pretty fun reveal. He was just inside the costume, so I feel like the gang would have found him out, but I don't know the mechanics of the giant robot eating it, but also not getting the rain, not destroying it. Velma might have just made a good robot that's waterproof. Like, good for her, man. Like, just that science itself would have been pretty fantastic. She won 3 years in a row, so I'd be pretty annoyed too, but just how it is. He's just going to be tattled on to his parents. He's not going to jail, which I thought was interesting. Just how it is. So 7 out of 10 for me. Really cute, really fun. And I really enjoyed this episode. That brings our average score going into the last 2 episodes, which will be next week, and as well as the next movie, to a 4.83 average. So weaker than season 1. But overall, I really enjoyed this episode itself. And then that Scooby snack was refused. So Scooby, for this week, stays at 10,636. And then the weird food items, still only pup named Scooby-Doo. I tried to see what was in that sandwich, but just another sandwich. We've had plenty of Scooby-Doo sandwiches before, and it didn't look like anything specific that would be fun as a weird food item, so we're going to leave it alone. So I will see you guys next week for our next 2 episodes in the finale of Season 2. So that'll be Pup Named Scooby-Doo Season 2, Episode 7, 8, and then the next movie, which will be Arabian Nights. So thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you next time for that. Have a great day.